ClaretsTV speaking to Chelmsford City's Ruaridh Donaldson after a defeat here at Weston. Ruaridh, what are the team's thoughts on that performance?
Yeah, we're really frustrated. Felt like we played well for about 55 minutes, 60 minutes, but just couldn't quite get that goal. And the first goal was always going to be important today. So when they scored it, I felt like we had an opportunity to continue to do the things. You can hear in the background the wind that we struggled with this afternoon, but yeah, I felt like we had an opportunity to continue to do the things that we'd done well for that hour, and I felt like we just went away from that a little bit, and then the second goal was a killer. So yeah, really frustrating afternoon. Fans have come so far, and we can only thank them and apologise for the result. We weren't good enough today.
Yeah, and there were certainly positive moments though, so how can you take them positive into Monday's game?
I think that's the case. I think there's been positive moments in each of the games, but we just haven't put a 90-minute performance together yet, which is a huge frustration for the changing room. I think in spells, certainly second half last Monday, again the first 60 minutes today, felt like we've been good, but just not quite putting a full 90 minutes together, and that's what it takes at this level. There's very, very fine margins between winning games and losing games at this level, and you have to play for 90 minutes, and you have to have 11 guys on the pitch that don't want to concede a goal, and you've got to have 11 guys on the pitch that want to try and score a goal, and I feel like we're just short a little bit in that intensity. So
yeah, and Robbie touched on their first goal. We obviously were in the stand, couldn't see it. Did you see it from your point of view? Was it handball offside?
I think there's a couple of contentious potential decisions there. There's potentially a handball. I'm not sure about the handball. I know the handball rule has changed over the last couple of years, with it being the sleeve. I didn't quite see that, but I felt like when the ball got played into the box, he was certainly advanced of the guy playing the ball into the box, and the linesman allegedly said he was behind it. So yeah, I couldn't understand it from my point of view, but again, it's a goal. There's still half an hour to play. I feel like we could certainly have still got something out of the game, so it's frustrating on our end that despite conceding that goal, that contentious goal, we still didn't come away with anything. So yeah.
You have touched on the wind, so how was it playing into the wind and obviously with it in the second half?
It was difficult. So the wind was coming almost exactly straight across the pitch, a little bit helping in the first half, a little bit into our face in the second half, and I feel like it had a bit of an impact in the game. I think both sides sort of struggled with it. I think we probably dealt with it better in the first half. I think we played better with the wind. I think in the second half again we just went away from our sort of patterns of play, and the wind impacted that for sure. So
yeah, we've got another Saturday, Monday coming up as we face Chippenham.
Yep.
What are your thoughts going into that game?
Yeah, positive. I think like we're looking for a first win still, obviously after 4 games, and that's not the position that we expected to be in. But yeah, positive that we can go into Saturday Monday and pick up a win. Chippenham are a side that are always hard to play against, but that's a characteristic that I want to try and develop at Chelmsford, a difficult team to beat. So yeah, I think that's got to be the focus for Monday, and then if we can get a clean sheet, I'm sure we'll score. So yeah, that's got to be the focus for me.
Yeah, and finally, as mentioned, we had a good contingent of fans here today. Have you got a message to them?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can only apologise for the performance and the result. It's a very difficult day. They've come a long way from Chelmsford out to Weston-Super-Mare, and I can only ask them for their continued support going forward. I can promise them that we're working very, very hard at training and off the pitch in terms of trying to make progress as a squad. So I ask them for their continued support.
Well, thank you, Rory, and we'll see you on Monday against Chippenham.
Thank you.